Alright, welcome to round 2. I am going to play first, and I'm not going to mulligan this hand. Okay, we'll lead off with a sword, and pass the turn. Okay, let's see what I want to play. I'll just play another swamp in case I want to play victim. Although it's unlikely. Generally don't want to be playing victim on the night on a 2-drop, but occasionally it happens. Red-black also just doesn't have a lot of things to play victim of the night on, so there's that too. Okay, feet. It's a good draw, but we're gonna need to. Don't think I want to trade. I may want to trade, but I don't think so. Though. And we're gonna be flipping his werewolf now. It's kind of unfortunate. Oh well. Can't do much about that, since there's no target for victim of the night except my voiceless spirit. If he kills my voiceless spirit here, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Okay. So that means I'm probably gonna have to play Death's Caress on the Mark of Patricia next turn. Depending on what he has. Since I don't think I can really afford to play Blood Gift Demon here. Because if I did that and he just kills it right away, I take 7 damage. I think I'd rather just take 4 damage. Even if that means possibly. Yeah, okay. So I think we play Blood Gift Demon and Avacyn's Collar here. That flips his werewolf back. I'm still taking 4 damage, but or possibly 6 damage, but I think it's good because that puts me at 2. Does that mean I don't want to target myself? Oh man, I guess I do. Yeah, okay, so we'll equip Collar, attack, and play Wellish Cannonballs. And I guess beyond that we just have to hope that things work out. Still gonna hit me for 1, so I'm still gonna have to target him, so that's kind of annoying. But oh well. Sure. Okay, so I guess we target him. This is kind of silly. Anyway. I don't think that I'm gonna win this game anyway, so I might as well run. Alright. Yeah, okay. We're dead. Good that I didn't have to show him the rebuke. I kind of like that. I think you should have waited to see if I had some kind of trick, but I guess that wasn't on the agenda. No, that wouldn't have worked out. Anyway, yeah, he has an aggressive deck, and we didn't have the best of starts for an aggressive deck. Or, you know, more to the point, we have 2 victims of night, and he hardly has any targets, is really what's wrong. I could bring in Corpse Hunter or one of the Victim of Nights. I think that's okay because he's A, likely to be killing a lot of my creatures since he's red black, and B, doesn't have a lot of targets for Victim of the Night. I wouldn't normally want to do this since Victim of the Night is obviously a lot better target spell in general, but I want to try it here because, you know, having two Victims of Night in a deck that mostly plays werewolves and vampires is not really very good. Alright, we'll try this again. I'll play first. It sounds good, but could do with a swamp. Let's hope at least that I draw some kind of land before turn 3. Opponent mulliganed, which is makes it slightly less likely to die right away, except that he, of course, had a reckless wave, and I did not draw a swamp. So I'm pretty much dead if I don't draw a land next turn, and preferably a swamp. Unless, of course, my opponent opts not to attack. That is, of course, always helpful. Especially against the red-black deck. That is one of the easiest ways to win, is if your opponent does opt not to attack. Not really sure what that's about. Oops, wrong button. Yeah. Well, that is, anyway. Would be a lot better if I'd run a land there. And then I would have been just, like, totally happy, but as I did not draw land, I am just pretty sad because I'm too far behind now. I will play this though, and hope that I draw another land next turn, since I'll be taking 3 this turn, and let's see where we can play next turn. Or possibly not. No, I'll just double blow that then. I think that's fine. Let's see what he plays. Cassick Wolf. Alright. And let's back Lingering Souls and play Walking Corpse. And pass turn. Take 3. Okay. I'll pass the turn right back. Do I want to attack? No, I don't want to attack with anything. See what he plays. Those 2, huh? Alright. I think I wanna victim that. Technically, I should have actually blocked there and forced him to use the first strike ability first, but oh well. Ice Catcher's Rig, okay. It's doable. Oh god, Inquisitor. Don't think we want to do that quite yet, so we'll just pass the turn. Okay. I'll rebuke this. And now we want to play it. I think, yeah. And pass the turn. Okay, Sure. This guy can't block, and let's just cast it in now. Not gonna get any easier. So that's that way that. Attack for 2. Oh, damn it. And play Demon Male Hauberk. I'm not equipping anything this turn anyway. Now it's a question of whether we want to do it now. Yeah, I think that's okay. I know it's risky, but I just... Yeah, okay. Yep. So attack for 5, and although we would gain life if we use Dust Caress here, I think we still wanna Corpse Lunge since we may not be able to do that later. Alright. Technically, it might be better to equip to the Vampire, but I just prefer to spread my damage, especially against red-black. It's more likely they'll have removal than... Well, you know, they might also have hasty creatures, but... Removal is still more likely, I think. Yep. So... It's interesting. How much damage can it deal? 5, 6 right now. Let's hope I draw something soon. Because I'm about to run out of creatures. Oh, that's something anyway. Although it's just gonna die to the Gallows Warden. No, to the Devil's Play, sorry. But nonetheless, it's something. We'll see what he plays. Probably just Devil's Play, right? Yeah, it's just Devil's Play. Yeah, it's Devil's Play. Alright. So is he gonna attack? Ooh, a Chosen. That means he's not gonna attack, right? Should have played attack first, but I think we can Dusk Caress a Chosen. I think that's a fair thing to do. Well, definitely want to do this. Let's wait on it. Yeah. Let's just try doing this. Okay, that went okay. corpse lunge worked out alright. I'm wondering though if I want to take out Demon Male Hellberg and put him back my victim of night, because Demon Male Hellberg against a red black dude is just not good. Possibly I even want to. No, I don't think I want to side in a splash. Could put in a splash of blue, you see, but I don't think so. We'll just try and let this. Victim of night may end up being a little dead, but I think it's generally gonna have at least 1 or 2 targets, which is enough to slow them down most of the time. Reckless Wife? No Reckless Wife. Wouldn't have minded this turn. See what I draw. It's a lot of removal spells in my hand. Start with the swamp. The general plan is just to kill everything. Not entirely surprisingly. See how that works out. Wouldn't mind having some kind of pressure while doing it, but I think, hey, especially if my opponent is mana screwed, which is possible, or though maybe not. Nope, he is. Oh, he did skip a land drop anyway, I think. Yeah, he skipped a land drop. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be an interesting if my opponent is mana screwed and I've got nothing but a removal. Then we're gonna be in for a long game. Okay. Discarding Tormented Parap, land. Nice. Let's see what he draws this time. That guy. I think I just want to Death Caress that because it's the most expensive removal spell I've got. Because I gain 1 life and because, like, I could dead weight, but I think I'd dead weight that though. And play Wolfhunter's Quiver. Because, Spectral Rider is probably not going to survive, but I think there's no harm in equipping it nonetheless. Fires of Undeath, yeah, sure. Now I've got a Corpse Lunge target. Should I do that now? Yeah, I should do that now. God, though, I think I'm gonna lose this. I mean, he has way more creatures than I have removal. Dying Evil, eh? Alright. This is not good. I'd rather just kill everything until I run out of removal than... Are you kidding me, though? That's a lot of lands. Really. That is a lot of lands. Yep. That's still a land. Yeah, it's not good. Anyway. He's probably gonna play a vampire or a werewolf now. Oh, that's a guy's catcher's rig, at least. At least they're sad. I gotta kill that too. Yep. That's a land. How many lands is this? 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. So I've got 6 lands left in my deck. So that's not good. He's probably got he's got at least a removal for this Wasteless Spirit. Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. He's got all removal in hand, so I might as well do this, just in case he doesn't kill it. Don't think it's very likely that he doesn't kill it, but I mean, it is only a 1-1, but he still probably has to kill it. And with a victim rather than a flashback fires. Interesting. And that's a land. So 5 lands left in my library, but at the very least I'm only getting it for one turn. One a turn as yet. He's not in much better, although it's only 10 lands on his side. I don't... Pretty sure he's got 2 removal spells in hand too. We'll see. He might have 2 lands by now, I don't know. But he did miss a few land drops, so it's unlikely that he has 2 lands in hand. So he probably has 2 removal spells in hand. At least go by that supposition, 4 lands. It might actually happen. That elusive game where I draw all my lands with like more than 10 cards in my library. I've drawn, of course, all my lands when I've drawn my entire library, but I don't think I've ever had a game where I drew all my lands. Wow, that's Devil's Play, right? Yep, Devil's Play. And flashback for lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, flashback for lethal. That's a pity. I almost had it. I was only 4 lands left, but yeah, we're just dead. That's a shame. I guess it ends here then. I feel like I somewhat unjustly drew quite a few lands this game, but maybe I would have lost anyway. Who knows? If I could have hung on for... No, I wasn't gonna draw all my lands. The last one was at the bottom of my library. Damn it! You know, I just never manage it because it would be such a cool story if I could say, hey, you know, I drew all my lands. I still had 10 cards left in my library. But it just never happens. It's always just like this close, but not quite. I still had 3 or 4 this time, I think. Anyway, let's get